Walker would be able to show him the nose in a lap or two here at the top side. Not working for Boniface right now. Walker's drawn in on him since he's been up there, but it will not matter. Tyler Boniface will win heat race number 1. Sean Walker second, Rocky Warner third, and the final transfer will be Billy Van Inwagen.
Chris Schultz in slot 4, still Ryan McCartney spot 5. Looks like that's how they'll march him across the line, but only 4 admission tickets given out to the top 4 finishers. Here it is, Kyle Inman, the winner. Stoyer second.
Winner of heat race number 2, Kyle Inman. Kyle, how was the track?
Track was really good. You know, the bottom's really fast, but it's super smooth, and you know, that's really all you can ask for, especially racing during the day like this.
Checkered flag, Andy Bacchetti will pick up the win. Ronnie Johnson, Larry White, Billy Decker will transfer to tonight's Hauser Brothers HO Penn 100.
Now the car was good. The track's, you know, it's definitely smooth, so that's a good bonus for you know, this weekend.
Timmy McCraney holds on to the number 1 spot. The Atlas Paving Petruska Family Motorsports number 66 car, racing in loving memory of Jared, as they brought that pack back to the Orange County Speedway this Eastern States weekend. He'll look for the checkered flag, and he sees it right now. Winning heat number 4. T-Mac, Timmy McCready going to the feature event along with Tyler Dipple.
Tim, I told you I'd see you again later. How was the car?
I mean, it's okay. I just got a little free. Just put us in a bad spot in qualifying, and now we're going to have to start mid-pack and hopefully do something. But
get a chance to watch the master at work. There he is, bottom right-hand corner of the screen. Checkered flag for Tanner Van Doren. He is going to win this small block modified heat race number 5.
Winner of modified heat race number 5, Tanner Van Doren. Tanner, how was the car out there?
Really good. No, my dad and Timmy Buckwalter got this thing hooked up right now, and you know, I'm just trying to do my best with because how slick it is with my throttle, and you know, the track's just really difficult when it gets slick like this because it's just hard to get grip in the cars.
Final lap, final heat race, traveling down Backstretch Boulevard right now. The final 4 tickets to be handed out in qualifying heat event action. Checkered flag comes out. The winner is the number 4 car, Super Matt Shepard.
Matt, you said you had to get in this car and see how it felt. Looked like it was pretty good out there. Were you happy with the car?
Yeah, it's driving real well. You know, kind of a mirror image of yesterday. We time trialed decent, but not great, and then kind of got rolling in the heat race a little bit.
For 12 laps, the race for the pole, it happens right here before our very eyes. This is where we'll set up the top 6 rows for the starting lineup in tomorrow's 200.
Anthony Perego, 2021 Albany Saratoga Speedway Modified Track Champion, aboard that Superior remodeling car number 44. He will fire off from the inside of row number 1. And to the outside of him, the driver out of West Sand Lake, New York, in the Reifenberg Construction Mullally Brothers Industrial Refrigeration, car number 115. It is the Sand Lake Slingshot, Kenny Tremont Jr.
Down the back straightaway to set the field for the top 12 starting spots in the T-Mobile 200. Here we go. Checkered flag is out. Going to the pole, the 44 of Friesen.
All right, well, of course, a special section of that half-covered grandstand down there in loving memory of Roddy Goodrich, patriarch of the Goodrich racing family for so many years. His son Scott carried that name on through modified competition and then sprint car competition across the New York State. And M.O. himself, the patriarch of street stock racing, drove that number 19 car, and last, of course, driving the 777 car here at the Speedway. So Emerson Cargane, the patriarch of full-fendered racing at the Speedway, who has now come on to be one of our treasured employees. A section of the grandstand up there in the half-covered will also be dedicated in his honor. The USAC Wingless Sprint Car Feature Event, 25 laps, brought to us by Rapid Tire out of Montgomery, New York. That is through next on the Speedway.
Turn number 4, we're getting set to go green. Kenny Miller and Matt Tanner, we are underway here at Orange County. Up top, that's Billy V making big moves. Coming up through the field from his 5th place starting position. He's up to 4th, and trouble, Brian Crummell. Brian Crummell is backwards. Briggs Danner has made contact. Danner is still rolling. Crummell has stopped at the top of turn number 4. The last car on the lead lap was we have a yellow flag. Okay. So the yellow flag was displayed because of the precipitation that is falling, and now I actually can see it in the lights a little bit more than I could before. We are past the halfway point of this feature.
Billy V, congratulations on your win tonight. A little short, but congratulations.
Thanks. Yeah, obviously definitely not the way we wanted that one to end. You know, Alex Bright is definitely, you know, the class of the field over there, and he's their points leader and stuff. And we had a little bit of home field advantage here. We put our time in over the years, and damn, it felt good to finally get one here. We, you know, ran second last July with these guys, and but last time the sprint cars were here at Eastern States Weekend, we ran second in that one, you know, bumper to bumper at the line. So it feels good to finally, you know, get that off our bucket list.
Right now, the backstretch driving. Get your hands on those headlight switches and start working those babies as they come out of turn number 2. The backstretch salute like only you can do at Orange County Speedway. Marty Kelly, your first exposure. Is that goosebumps back there or what?
Look at that. How about that? I tell you what, Tim, that just gets me even more excited to bring a race car down here next year, seeing that going down the back straightaway. If that doesn't get you going, you got to pull the helmet off because you ain't here. That is That's awesome. Great job. Thank you.
Baby, baby.
Oh, baby, baby. Yes, sir.
You got it right there.
How about that? Backstretch fans at Orange County, thank you. Green flag, the HO Pen 100 presented by the Hauser Brothers Mechanical is underway at the legendary House of Power.
Jarzembowski right there in spot number 6. Then Mahaney running in spot number 7. 8th is Larry White. McKinney is 9th. Tyler Boniface back up to the number 10 spot with Marcachelli dropping back to slot 11. Dipple is then 12. 13th is Timmy McCready. Caution lights on the speedway.
Yellow trouble. Gary Edwards. Gary Edwards, the third, up in smoke in turn number 4.
Two of the best in the business. Stuart Friesen looks over his shoulder and says, ha! Not going to be intimidated. Matt Shepard's right there, swapping lanes, going into turn number 1 at the drop of the green. Shepard put a nose down to the inside, blocking Matt Williamson's efforts, and Williamson kind of lost some ground down the back straightaway right now to Anthony Perego in the number 4 spot. Jarzembowski still back there in slot number 5. Boniface is making some moves on the bobsled trail. Yellow lights on the speedway. Caution on lap number 83. The lap counter will freeze.
Yeah, you said it, Tim. The lap counter will freeze. We stopped counting cautions at lap 75. The last 25 must be run under green.
Caution lights have been turned out. 17 laps remain on deck right now tonight for the Eastern States 100 for small blocks. Stuart Friesen led that halfway mark, already $500 in his hip pocket with a whole bounty of lap prize money so far as well. Coming back out of turn number 4, this could be Shepard's last chance to pull a rabbit from the hat. Swapping lanes, going into 1 and 2 right now. Shepard's on the loud pedal coming out of turn number 2, but Friesen trying to wave bye-bye. Shepard sticking to him down the back straightaway. Those two cars put distance between themselves and third place running Matt Williamson.
I'll tell you what, this is pretty darn cool. I've never drove a modified to a concert before. Me and Gene and the boys up there. Pretty cool. This is awesome. Thanks everybody for coming out, and this is a good place to be.
Up the win in the Ted's Body Shop by car number 70. Come out off turn number 4, and it will be Castleton, New York's the Big Cat Rob Yetman going to victory lane aboard that Lucero's Auto Body car number 7. So the checkered flag is out, and it will be Cousin Luke, the West End Towing and Repair Ride.
Last chance qualifier for the United Rental T-Mobile Big Block Modified. It is a win for Jack Rayner in the 2L car. Second spot is
in the pole starting spot. Over 150 events wins. The 7-car Robbie Yetman. That's your starting lineup for the Bulldog Concrete 25-lap Pro Stock Eastern States feature event.
Get up on your feet. The Pro Stocks are going green at Eastern States weekend. Sunday is underway, and the Pro Stock 25er has got the green as Rob Yetman leads the way out of turn number 2. And Silky nearly goes around. He's trying to save it. Coonrad nearly hits him. And the yellow lights are on. We're back to racing green, and Coonrad will lead the field down into turn number 1.
Sunday, the winner is going to be the number 70X. This is Josh Coonrad. Welcome to Orange County.
Job well done, my friend. You kind of caught Rob sleeping with the lap car down there in turn number 1.
Yeah, it's real slick out there. 1 minute you're, chasing the tail, and the next minute the front's pushing up. And what a great surface, so real racy, and I hate them late race cautions.
Well, let's talk. Now, the folks from T-Mobile gather over to the left of me right now. Let's give a few words with new state senator Mike Martucci. Mike, last year at this time, you were running for office. Great to see you back here in the elected position.
Yeah. Great to see you, Tim, and I want to welcome everyone here to the House of Power. Always such an exciting time, the 60th running of this race, and this fairground and this track is really one of the greatest assets we have in our area. So I wish all the drivers a safe race, and we're glad to be back here for the 60th year, and hopefully many more to come.
All right, Senator Martucci, you've got the 4 most powerful words in the world of motorsports.
Drivers, start your engines.
All right, there you have it, the call going out. Senator Mike Martucci joining us this afternoon in the legendary House of Power.
Everybody here is the guest at our house this afternoon. This is the legendary House of Power that we nicknamed some, 36 years ago. So better than 1/3 of its life, we've known the hard clay also as the legendary House of Power. Here they come on a turn number 4. We go racing!
Eastern States T-Mobile 200 is underway at the legendary House of Power.
Straightaway right now, and Friesen on top side works into the number 1 position again. It will give him the $1,000 nod from Busch Light Beer. Dana Distributors, a $1,000 paycheck. It's being made right now to Stuart Friesen.
100 laps have been completed in the T-Mobile 200. 100 are still left to be run.
So far, no cars have answered the call for a fuel stop.
That was the way it was at Oswego too. Nobody taking advantage of that. So, the moment, and a lot of storylines coming out of this weekend, Tim. We had high drama with Tyler Dipple and Peter Britton last night. Peter Britton is scant a couple of crew guys today as a result of that, and we continue to have high drama throughout the weekend. We're not sure what happened to Jack Leonard's day, and the apparent excitement that he was displaying for us a moment ago. But everybody's certainly eager to get this race underway. And Matt Shepard and Stuart Friesen up front, they don't appear to be into fraternizing. They're remaining inside their automobiles, and a couple of guys have taken the opportunity to get out and check out the race car, check out the tire wear. Ronnie Johnson was one of those guys, and coming to green this time, Gary Lindbergh is almost back where he belongs. Still on the lead lap, but he's got to go to the back of everybody, including the other lap cars. So getting ready to go back to green with Stuart Friesen and Matt Shepard. How about these guys up at the front as the green flag is out? Only 100 laps left to go in the racing season here at the House of Power.
Oh, trouble in turn number 2.
Bob McGannon in the Schultz Ford, car number 21M. Flag is out. Here we go with what we've got for a replay for the folks at home. Not sure if we'll be able to tell anything or not. Beardsley and McGannon were towards the back of the pack, and
right there,
Beardsley jumps up over the left front of McGannon, and that gets the car bouncing around. He gets tagged from behind.
A 20-lap dash to a $40,000 paycheck, possibly 50 if Stuart Friesen can make it a clean sweep between big block and small block competition. He'd be the first driver to do so since we instituted that bonus about a half a dozen years ago. Here we come, back on green flag racing action right now. Larry White makes a move to the outside. Hayes way up on the outside, 3 wide, and Larry White goes for the number 3 spot. White flag getting set to fly. 4 more flicks of the wrist for the left-hand swing, and it's going to be a $40,000 check getting ready in victory lane. Here's Shepard on a turn number 2. Shepard looking strong, coming off that STS win on Friday night at the Speedway. Matt Shepard, he can count the money right now. Harry Cox on a turn number 4, winning the 2021 Eastern States 200. Superman Shepherd.